Now let's do Ghana Premier League stories where Kumasi Asante Kotoko have extended their lead at the summit of the Premier League table to 10 points following a 1-0 win over King Faisal FC, and Accra Hearts of Oak, they also won 1-0 against Midiama SC.
For Asante Kotoko, here is the Brazilian, he goes down, free kick for the Porcupine Warriors. Imoro steps forward, and it's a brilliant goal from Imoro Ibrahim. An absolute beauty from the Kotoko left back.
It's a glory, but Imoro's free kick is brilliant.
It is Asante Kotoko making inroads. Here is a Tuga, goes around Boateng, but he's able to make amends. Now here is Zubairu up against Nete, goes past Nete. It is Zubairu sprinting forward, gets into the box, lovely turn from Zubairu. He goes down, appeals for a penalty, no penalty. Neto goes over it. Imoro onto the woodwork.
The free kick from Imoro was a fizzer. It struck really well. The dip is brilliant.
Morrison's delivery. Otis! As Imoro cuts his back, Etuga again. It is Etu and Fege. Nope. Now Asma and Fege. He goes down, but it was the ball. It's a Dubois for King Faisal. Creates space for himself. A Dubois' effort is not beating the lad. Gets to Fatah Mohammed, who swings in across, Anaba makes contact. Daniel Efriebani, a good goalkeeper from Anaba again.
Lots of bodies ahead of him there. He wasn't really convincing with this punch from his. Big protest for handball there.
Donsu steps forward. Here is Donsu. Good save from Ayi. It's a corner. Wako finds Daniel Efriebani on the right side. Barnier sends a cross, but Obin Jr. nearly gifted an opportunity for the opening goal.
He's kicked the ball into his own hand. And as the rule says here, that can't be a penalty.
Abu Shah with a through ball to Daniel Efriebani. He's got Obin Jr. and Isaac Mensah in the box. He sends a cross. Isaac Mensah's header, and that's the opening goal. Beautiful goal from the Phobians. Barnier the provider, Mensah the scorer. Hearts 1, Mediama 0.
And credit to Caliber Mankwa for the way he progressed the ball. Abu Shah reached the run of Barnier really well. Barnier, question marks about if he was onside or offside, but a cross into the box, a tease in one. But here, nobody challenging Mensah, who is not the tallest of players in the box.
Now let's hear from head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum, who has been speaking about how Justice Blay, a midfielder turned a defender in the game against King Faisal, is a multifunctional player and is giving him opportunities. And also the head coach of King Faisal FC, Ahmed Nuruddin, who's been speaking about the absence of some key players in his side's defeat to the Porcupine Warriors.
Good. We needed the maximum points. We got it. Even though we played several players out of position, and most of them too were nursing injuries. I think it's a good result. The most important thing is to get the 3 points. We actually didn't get our flow in the game, which was a bit of a worry to me, a concern to me. But then once we were in the lead and were able to do those defensive tactical things right, I was okay. And at the end, I've gotten the 3 points, so that's all that I need.
Yeah, you spoke about some players out of position. Key that comes to mind will be Blay. What did you make of his performance as a defensive, as a centre back now? Is he one more competition for the rest of the centre backs in the team?
I think so. And it's a clear indication that Blay is a multifunctional player. He can play in several positions as a centre back, as a defensive midfielder, and as an offensive midfielder. So it gives me options on the field, like that of Mudasiru and then Sheriff. These players also give me options in the middle of the park. I'm happy for him. He's not had a good time since joining us because of probably coming in late. He's yet to pick into the game model. But then today, playing him as a centre back, having the confidence in him, and him proving himself that he's capable of doing it. I'm happy for him, and
I think that it's not bad today because today we have not conceded. If we look at our previous matches, we've been conceding. Even in the match against Bindiama, it was a controversial penalty if we get a chance to look at it. So I think now stability is coming in defense. You have to focus on the attack.
Yeah, and talking about our attack, the team didn't create as many as we've become used to of Kinvesa this season, and it's been like that in recent times.
Yeah, some of them, we have lost 3 key players, and then Baba and Zuberi too, they have not been consistent. I mean, Baba traveled out of the country, and then Zuberi too was indisposed, and so they are just picking up, and so you will not get in the way. And so if you add them, we have lost about 5 players, and so we just have to move on by bringing them in. If not, in terms of fitness, they are not there, and so that's the problem this young club faces, because all the players are not up to the task. The others are young players, and when the very few who are supposed to hold the fort are not there, then you see that there are gaps, there are vacuum.